In this section, we're going to talk about course categories. Under the administration submenu, the first button that you'll see is categories. So the purpose of categories is to group our courses in a logical fashion. So if we open up course categories here, we'll see that we have an empty list control because we don't currently have any categories on the Demonstration Training Center. So let's go ahead and get started with adding a category with the Add Category button. So once I've clicked that button, these fields are ready to take data input. The first thing that we need to be aware of is that categories need to be assigned a number. Now that number is largely irrelevant in terms of what people will see. The category number, though, does dictate the order in which your categories are going to be displayed on the various lists throughout the system. So our first category, let's call it Category 1, and let's say that this category name is Popular Courses. This way, just anything that you want to appear first, you want to draw people's attention to first, would come up. So once I save the changes, we'll see that our list gets updated with Group 1, Popular Courses. So maybe for, let's add another one. So let's say for Group 2, maybe I have Guard Classes. And we'll save that. And maybe I want to add another category, Category 3, let's call it Firearm Classes. And just for fun, let's go ahead and add a fourth and number that one 4. And let's call this one Health and Safety. Maybe we'll put our first aid, CPR, things of that nature in there. Great. So you'll notice that like most list controls throughout the system, we have data appearing, but we have this blue flag. That means that the data exists on this list, but it is not yet committed to the server. So this gives us an opportunity to kind of look at what we've created, and if we don't like something, we can click back on that item and address it through the editable fields down here. But if we're happy with our list, then we can go ahead and commit additions or edits or deletions to the server. So let's go ahead and do that. And just to demonstrate, you'll notice that the flags disappear once the data is saved. Now let's say, well, maybe after all, we're not going to do health and safety classes just yet. Okay, that's fine. We can delete that category. That'll give us confirmation that we want it to delete. We'll notice that the record is flagged for deletion, but it's going to stay on the list again until we commit those edits to the server. And that is it for categories. You can create as many as you would like to. Just bear in mind that the order that you give them will dictate the order that those categories appear on the lists throughout the system.